Vanakkam and welcome to India Today, the beginning of this particular week, and it's going to be very interesting with a lot of political and social stories that we are going to bring you from the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana. And for the day, I am joined by my colleagues Shibi Mol, Abdul Bashir and Sagai. First to Sagai. Sagai, what Nataka do you have from Karnataka for us for the day?
Kogilu Cross demolition plan, and the second story is about the out non-veg fest for everyone. The followers of the taking over former Chief Minister arisen in Karnataka.
Thank you, Sagai. Also, Shibi Mol, what do you have from Kerala for us for the day?
Pramod, in Kerala, the Kerala Vigilance has recommended a CBI probe against Opposition Leader V.D. Satheesan for alleged FCRA violation in the Punarjani housing scheme. So that's become political right now, with the opposition now alleging that, this is the LDF taking revenge and LDF playing politics before the assembly elections.
Thank you, Shibi. And Abdul Bashir from Telangana, what do you have us for the day?
Well, a woman from India, that is Hyderabad, was murdered in the US. Now the suspect is her friend who was reported her missing during the New Year Eve. So all details in this bulletin. Apart from this, we have Allu Arjun being briefly mobbed at his visit in a cafe in Hyderabad. This is not the first but a third incident, and more in this particular bulletin. Apart from this, we also have Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy using derogatory words against BRS MLAs. Now this has made a political storm after his statements in the assembly, in the floor of the house. So all the politics around in this particular bulletin, Pramod.
Thank you, Abdul. And to begin the day with the state stories from the state of Tamil Nadu, we first have a very important breaking. Like we said, we are beginning the story with a breaking, and that is about a strong forged alliance between Congress and DMK. But right now, it looks like several netas are bringing out their own opinions. First, it was Praveen Chakravarti. Now, it seems to be Manickam Tagore, who apparently using a data claims in the state of Tamil Nadu, no single party can win on its own, and alliance seems to be the mantra. He did not stop with that. He also says that it is time to discuss about not just seat sharing, but also power sharing. However, in the state of Tamil Nadu since 1967, the only formula that has been followed by the Dravidian parties, which means DMK and AIDMK, is yes, seat sharing, but no power sharing when it comes to the state. This time, the Congress Neta is trying to give data. In a way, it looks like Congress is slowly trying to hint about seeking power sharing for the first time in the state of Tamil Nadu. And here are the developments.
Seats. Do we imply that the negotiation committee of the Congress party will also talk about coalition government in 26 with DMK? Or is it a message to the DMK saying, if you don't give us cabinet berths and coalition government, we might choose our options?
Because we had been having negotiations with DMK for long years, and there is a process into it. And we had been, this time there is a huge demand from the ground, from the Congress workers, that we should be having some power sharing in the state governments. Central governments, union governments, Congress always gives power share to the alliance partners. State also, we should do it. And there are some models to it. For example, Jharkhand, we have a government where Mr. Subbu Soren is chief minister, and Congress as a junior partner have ministers in the government. And because Congress party always releases nowadays after the successful Karnataka elections, Congress guarantees.
Yes.
Congress guarantees means the Congress leadership comes and announces some guarantees for the people.
But in the coalition with Dravidian parties, be it AIDMK with BJP, Congress with DMK, they don't entertain the national parties to be in power in the state governments. Usually they end up taking all the cabinet berths for themselves.
That's the always time changes and things also changes. We hope that because this is the case of Congress in 98, 96, 98, 99, if you remember, in that time also Congress was very clear that we will not share power with these people. But when people decided that you have to share power means in 2004 we shared power with all the alliance partners. Time has come that we should all, when the coalition in the electoral coalition is successful, we should also allow the government coalition also to be there, because then only you can, the promises made by the other parties can also.
My colleague Apurva Jayachandran is joining us live. Apurva, thank you for joining us. It looks like multiple hints are now being given by the Congress party. Earlier, it was Girish Chorankar, and subtly, it was Praveen Chakravarti who claimed that their TVK is going to play a very important role, and that is aligning or leaning towards Congress. And right now, we have Manickam Tagore, who's openly talking about power sharing, coalition government. What exactly is happening inside Congress, and how is DMK reacting to this?
But Pramod, if you see, there is a lot of internal tussle that is very, outwardly being showcased by the Congress here in its alliance talks and sheet standing talks that is also taking place. In fact, we are also going on and we are going to be able to see several other parties, not only, TVK there, but also the DMK, and what is going to be the talks that will be going ahead between the Congress and whatnot. Already we've seen the DMK there who is ready and geared up with their, ahead of the release of the manifesto and whatnot, and the TVK they're also saying that there is a good relationship that is currently there with Rahul Gandhi and Vijay, and that's the talks that is going on. So you see all kinds of hints that are coming in, but ultimately what is going to be the Congress's line of action there? Is it going to retain its original seat sharing, which is the alliance, a long-standing alliance between the Congress and the DMK for so many years? Is that going to be that, or is this also going to be a surprise element which the TVK wants, which is getting TVK into Congress as an alliance party? All these alliance talks are only going on and turning things murkier for the Congress, which is unable to yet make a strong decision.
Well, interesting, Apurva. Please do stay with us. We have a breaking on the same story now. Well, like we said earlier, Congress and DMK have been allies for a very strong period. In fact, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has been continuously calling Rahul Gandhi is his brother. But however, it looks like various other netas are having a different kind of when it comes to 2026 elections, they are now looking for power sharing, a coalition government in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that is what is very clearly evident right now. Manickam Tagore seems to be the new person to discuss on this matter. However, DMK is not taking it lightly. DMK is questioning whether such kind of comments or such, will it be good for the alliance or will it be good for the election? But the bigger question that was put forward by Saravana, the spokesperson from DMK, is that Congress should know the ground reality. Let me go back to my colleague Apurva Jayachandran. Once again, Apurva, what is the ground reality DMK is talking about over here? What is Saravana trying to imply?
Well, remember, DMK has talked about, it has re-emphasized on the long-standing relationship that is existing for, quite a long time between the Congress and the DMK. That time and again, like you rightly mentioned, there is a bonhomie between Rahul Gandhi and DMK Supremo and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. But we're also getting to see that there is another version that the Congress is going ahead with the TVK wants to cement, which is that Vijay and Rahul Gandhi. That's another, brotherhood that is in the making, is what TVK announces. But DMK there, giving a subtle nudge to the Congress, reminding them of the times where there have been that it's only nothing but the power, the superstar or the actor feeling which Vijay brings along, which is not going to be able to garner votes that they will want. So ultimately, it is trying to give a ground reality, as they say, of what is going to happen should the Congress be inclined towards having any kind of talks with the TVK. And let me remind you once again, the TVK on its own is very clear that yes, yes, they are very open to, seat sharing with whichever party it is, but it is very important for them that Vijay be the chief ministerial candidate face, and that's something that we will have to wait and watch for if the TVK is going to go ahead and have any kind of alliance talks with any of these parties, be it the Congress, which the TVK says is going to be alliance in making here in Tamil Nadu. Pramod.
Surely, Abdullah, we will have to definitely wait and watch, and it's very interesting such developments are occurring, and it seems it is a day of breaking from the state of Tamil Nadu as we have one more. Well, from the state of Tamil Nadu right now, it is about Pongal. We have politics on one side, but Pongal is a very, very important festival for for Tamil Nadu. 3 days, important Pongal and Jallikattu comes together, and the initiation seems to be from all parties. First, the Chief Minister announced 3,000 rupees, and for the day, during the birthday of Kanimuri, the Deputy General Secretary, also, incidentally coinciding, the Chief Minister is going to hand over laptops. But over all this, it is the Home Minister Amit Shah who is in Trichy, who is in Tamil Nadu, and he has celebrated the Modi Pongal with 1,008 Pongal panes in the place. And here's a detailed report. After Pudukkottai, the Home Minister Amit Shah is present over here, and as you could see that he is here to participate in the Pongal called as Modi Pongal, where 1,008 Pongal were placed over here, Pongal pots, and it was celebrated. Now they've been all of celebrated, and you can see actually he's also participating in various events at this spot. A major big Pongal pot is placed over here, where you could see Annamalai and others also on the stage, and right now you could see the Amit Shah, the Home Minister, along with Piyush Goyal and everybody. L. Murugan, the Minister, is also over here, and from there he's actually will enter the stage. And this is the second day of Home Minister in Trichy. Earlier he went to 2 temples including Sri Rangam, and post which he's here. 1,008 Pongal panes were placed over here, and that is the Home Minister Amit Shah who's at the spot. Yesterday at Pudukkottai, the Home Minister, when participating in Naina Nagendran's campaign, he claimed that DMK government is completely corrupt, and he said that the DMK government wants to make Udhayanidhi Stalin as the next Chief Minister. And amidst his political criticism, you could see right now that is Home Minister Amit Shah who is participating in the event along with Vanvi Srinivasan, Thamizhai Soundarajan, L. Murugan, Naina Nagendran, Piyush Goyal and Annamalai were over here, and he poured the ghee and the sakkarai into the Pongal pot to celebrate here right now. That is the Home Minister Amit Shah initiating Modi Pongal in the state of Tamil Nadu ahead of elections over here in Trichy. With Irfan from Madhav for India Today. Well, the state of war in the state of Tamil Nadu when it comes to politics is intensifying, as it was Amit Shah in Trichy today. But yesterday at Pudukkottai, while participating in an event for Naina Nagendran, the Home Minister made multiple attacks at DMK. The first one is about dynasty politics. The Home Minister claimed that the only job for Tamil Nadu government right now seems to be to make the Deputy Chief Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin as the Chief Minister. Not just that, he did not stop with that. He claimed that several ministers are in the DMK cabinet who are corrupt, and he claimed that one of their he did not mention by the name, apparently compared Sanatana to malaria and dengue. For this, DMK has also retaliated, claiming that BJP does not know what is the ground reality when it comes to Tamil Nadu. And unlike what BJP claims, DMK is not anti-Hindu, but it has fought for 90% of the Hindu. And that is how DMK came to power. And here's what the Neta said.
मैं आज तमिलनाडु की जनता को कहने आया हूं, तमिलनाडु के अंदर अब ये परिवार की राजनीति को समाप्त करने का समय आ गया है। पहले करुणानिधि जी, फिर स्टालिन जी, और अब उदयनिधि। स्टालिन बाबू, आपका ये स्वप्न पूरा नहीं होने वाला है। तमिलनाडु में हिंदू आस्था के, हिंदुओं के विश्वास के अपमान का सिलसिला इन्होंने चलाकर रखा है। तमिलनाडु में अयोध्या राम मंदिर भूमि पूजन के वक्त अघोषित कर्फ्यू लगाया जाता है। हिंदुओं के प्रोसेशन पर स्टे लगा दिया जाता है। हिंदुओं के मूर्ति विसर्जन पर भी स्टे लगाने का काम डीएमके सरकार करती है। मैं स्टालिन जी को कहना चाहता हूं, हमारे संविधान की मर्यादाओं को आपने हिंदू समाज पर अत्याचार कर तोड़ने का काम किया है।
Accused DMK without any basis, it only shows that he does not know the politics of Tamil Nadu, South India particularly, and particularly Tamil Nadu. They are anti-Tamils. They cannot claim that they are for Tamil Nadu. They have acted as anti-Tamils and they are doing it. So whatever they speak, the people of Tamil Nadu will understand and throw them out. They can never form a government in the Tamil Nadu. That much the BJP should understand, because of their anti-Tamil mindset, this I am telling this.
Also, another important aspect right now, while we spoke about what is happening between DMK and Congress, on the other side, when it comes to NDA, it looks like certain things has to be ironed out. And the first and foremost thing is about O. Paneerselvam, the former Chief Minister and the former convener of AIDMK, and TTV Dinakaran, who was a former Deputy General Secretary for the party. But right now, it looks like they are completely not happy with what is happening inside the NDA alliance, as both refuse to accept Edappadi K. Palaniswamy as a Chief Minister candidate. However, sources also said that when the Home Minister Amit Shah was present yesterday in Tamil Nadu at Trichy, a meeting was held where several questions were asked about what to be done, because OPS and TTV are apparently exploring options about joining Tamaraga Vetri Karagam, that is led by Vijay, and that is not something NDA wants to happen. However, EPS is not stepping back. EPS is not ready to accept OPS or TTV inside AIDMK, so it looks like a stagnant point at this factor. I have Apurva Jayachandran once again live with us. Apurva, so right now it looks like OPS and TTV Dinakaran are exploring various options, and one seems to be going and joining TVK, and even Sengotian has spoken about this earlier. What seems to be the ground reality? Is there a possibility for them once again coming back to NDA?
Well, if we talk about the standing relationship between EPS and OPS, we've already seen things already turned sour right towards the end. And right now, what and how the thing stands is that there is absolutely no kind of, talks that are going on. We're also seeing that TTV Dinakaran, who is, also, has his own party there. All of them, their talks that is unlikely to take place. That's what sources are telling us. In fact, remember earlier on, AIADMK's most top and senior most leader there, Sengotian, who has been a part of AIADMK family since the induction there, had already, quit from AIADMK due to differences and turned to TVK, and is now an internal core member of the, TVK party there as well. In fact, Sengotian himself has gone ahead and stated that how there is likely that TVK is going to schedule talks with OPS, O. Paneerselvam, as well as TTV Dinakaran as well, and that, things will take their own course in due time. And that's what also we are seeing scenes unfurling as, day by day passes. On one side, the AIADMK, their EPS especially, is quite strong and has a firm iron fist in saying that there is not likely any possibility that OPS and TTV Dinakaran will be making, a grand entry or any kind of a comeback into AIADMK, into the NDA alliance there. But of course, it will become difficult, because remember, you already have Sengotian there, who was one of the crown jewels of AIADMK, who had shifted to TVK there. We saw several, instances that had been cited by Sengotian on his shift to TVK as well. And now, if we do see the NDA alliance between the AIADMK and the BJP and other alliance parties in the NDA alliance in Tamil Nadu there, it is going to be quite difficult for them to go ahead and see how they have to patch things up, because until the last minute, if there is going to be these kind of disturbed talks, it will only be trouble further ahead for the NDA alliance between the AIADMK and the BJP in the near future, with less than 2 months to go for the elections.
Well, thank you for those updates, Apurva. And that is all for the state, from the day for the state. But not completely all, because we're going to have more interesting developments and more stories, considering Tamil Nadu is going to face elections in 2026. But for more Nataka from Karnataka, let's go to Sagai Raj.
Thank you, Pramod. The BJP continues their momentum when it comes to Kogilu Cross protest and demolition drive. A BJP fact-finding team that visited Kogilu layout in Elanka Saturday said majority of the illegally built houses recently demolished by the government were constructed in the last 2 years. About 95% of the houses and huts were built since 2023. Talking exclusively to India Today, Dr. Ashwath Narayan, the BJP MLA, has demanded an NIA probe in this entire demolition drive. He went on to say that there was not even a single Malayali who was staying there. It was all illegal Bangladesh immigrants who were illegally staying in the government plot. Here are the reactions coming in. BJP state unit continue their protest over Karnataka Congress government on the Kogilu Cross demolition drive. Now the BJP has demanded the government should not give houses to the people, where the government have assured that they will give houses to genuine people who have lost their houses in the demolition drive. Now the BJP has alleged that the government has succumbed to the pressure of AICC General Secretary K.C. Venugopal and Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, and they have also demanded NIA investigation in this entire demolition drive so that the NIA investigation can reveal the true identity of all those residents who were staying there. And according to them, there were Bangladeshi illegal immigrants who were staying in the entire area, and not even a single Malayali who was staying in the place. With your journalist Shumurthy Sagaraj reporting for India Today, Bengaluru.
None other than Chief Minister of Kerala. He has made it an issue because the election is coming, assembly election is coming in the month of March or April. That is why he has sent one MLA and also Rajya Sabha member to this Kogilu on humanitarian grounds. We are going to give alternative accommodation to these people.
What are they going to do? We are protest. Save Kogilu. Save Karnataka land. What happened? This issue begins because of Kerala. Kerala CM wants to Muslim vote. And Venugopal wants to Congress man. The Muslim. Because of in Kerala election, they are using our land. Shame to Congress party. Shame to Siddaramaiah. Why? If Congress land is there, Congress leaders, many thousands of acres is there. Come on, give it. Give it land. Why our land? Karnataka's taxpayers' land giving.
It is a very straight case of genuinely exposing this Congress government appeasement politics, keeping in mind the Kerala election. They are trying to play a safe game. They don't want to enforce the law, and they want to appease their high command, Mr. K.C. Venugopal, who is in a hurry to become Chief Minister there, and they want to cover up this entire operation, what they have done in a right way. So they want to criticism what has come against them by the Kerala Chief Minister, calling them as a bulldozer government. So they want to play safe. They are trying to give them a soft approach illegally. The illegal people who are from Bangladesh, they are getting houses. The genuine people who have made application 7, 8, 9 years back, they are not getting houses. The people, illegal Bangladeshis, are getting house. It is not.
Breaking news coming in. BJP national spokesperson alleges that Minister Zamir Ahmad Khan, who is a district in charge minister of Ballari, had handed over 25 lakh cash to Ballari victim family. and he has also demanded there should be an inquiry on this entire controversy. And if you notice that there was a bag of money which was being handed over to the family of victim after this particular incident. We are joined with national spokesperson of BJP party, Mr. S. Prakash. S. Prakash, thank you so much for talking to India today. Sir, what is your demand? Why do you see that it is not proper for him to hand over a bag full of money to the victim's family? So thank you so much for talking to India today. Mr. S. Prakash, why do you demand an inquiry on this money, a bag full of money which has been given to the victim's family? And how come you have come to a conclusion that it was up to 25 lakh rupees money which was being given to them? I can't hear. That's all from Karnataka. Let us go to our neighboring state, Telangana, where my colleague Abdul Bashir will bring the latest from the state.
Well, thank you, Sagai. Breaking news coming in where an Indian-American origin woman, Nikitha Rao Godishala, was murdered by her ex-boyfriend on the New Year's Eve. Now, the whole sequence has come to light on January 2nd, when Arjun Sharma, the ex-boyfriend of Nikitha Rao Godishala, who is also an Indian origin from Colombia, had reported her missing at the Howard County Police Station. Now, here, after reporting her missing, he immediately fled in a flight to India from the United States. The Howard County Police had got a search warrant of the residence of Arjun Sharma, where they have found the body of Nikitha Rao Godishala with multiple stab wounds. Now, the police say that Arjun Sharma had murdered her in the apartment on December 31st, the day when he told the police that she was last seen at his apartment. Shortly after 7 p.m. is what the murder had taken place, is what the police are now suspecting, and the suspect had fled to India, where the authorities are now coordinating with the other agencies to get him arrested here. And what our sources say is that he has been arrested in Tamil Nadu as well. So now the whole family is in shock, as Nikitha Rao Godishala, who had been to the United States and was working as a data and strategy analyst in a private company since February 2025, was in touch or contact with Arjun Sharma. They met on December 31st, is what is being said through the preliminary investigation, and the evening is where this whole gruesome incident has taken place. Well, the police is right now investigating, and the Indian embassy in the US is right now coordinating with the family members for the further procedures that are taking place. Well, we have another breaking news that is coming in. Superstar Allu Arjun was briefly mobbed at a private event at a Nilofer cafe here in Hyderabad's high-tech city. Now, this is not the first incident. Earlier, we have seen on December 22nd how Samantha Ruth Prabhu was mobbed by the fans in a private event here in Hyderabad. Then on December 8th, we have seen Nidhi Agarwal was mobbed by the fans at Lulu Mall, where action has been taken by police. And now we see superstar Allu Arjun also, who had visited along with his wife Sneha Reddy to Nilofer Cafe in High-Tech City, was briefly mobbed. A surge in crowd at the Nilofer Cafe made it difficult for Allu Arjun and Sneha Reddy to reach their vehicle, where they were escorted by the security personals over there, and safely they reached the vehicle. But in difficulty they have reached this particular vehicle is what can be seen in the visuals. Well, Allu Arjun along with his wife reached this cafe and later this whole incident has taken place. Well, the police has not given a confirmation about any action, but they have strictly warned, taking in view the previous incidents, that a police permission is required for any such program where celebrities or huge crowd gatherings are expected. When Allu Arjun reached the premises, there were not much crowd, but while he was leaving, a huge surge in crowd at the exit gate had made it difficult for him to reach his vehicle. Well, we have another breaking news that is coming in, where Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has sparked a political storm with his comments, abusive comments on the floor of the Telangana Legislative Assembly during a discussion where Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has used derogatory comments against the BRS MLAs. Now, this has happened on the floor of the House, where the opposition has come very high on the Chief Minister and the Congress party, stating that this is the behavior of the Chief Minister inside the House and also outside the House. Now, BJP has slammed both the Congress and the BRS, saying this is their culture, where what they speak outside the House is also being done inside the House, and this is what is being projected into bad light in the country. Well, the BRS says demands an apology from the Chief Minister for his comments that he has made. Let's listen in to what the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy had said.
आपको क्या होने वाले कैसे होने वाले पता नहीं है, को यहाँ भेज दो, को कौन संभालना, ऐसे को क्यों इधर लेगा के छोड़ दिए, समझाओ उन लोगों को, सिखाओ कुछ उन लोगों को, यहाँ के बोलने के लिए क्यों उन लोगों को एमएलए चुना है.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that our Chief Minister is making such derogatory statements filled with violence and disturbing language. And it's unbecoming of a Chief Minister. And on the floor of the House, Leader of the House speaking this, language and threatening the opposition parties that I'll cut your tongues. And he also dared to speak, that the Speaker can remove them from records. It's a new law, and never have seen a Chief Minister or any leader, for that matter, making such statements on the floor of the House.
The unparliamentary words are being used in the House and outside the House also. The Chief Minister of the State, who is in the constitutional position, abuses and uses unparliamentary language against another party. And that party also, BRS party also, same thing. They also use unparliamentary language, both in the House and outside the House. The Telangana Assembly is showing a bad example to the people of this country. They have to mind their words, and I request both the parties to stop using unparliamentary language. It is not good for the democratic politics in the state.
Well, that is all we have from the state of Telangana. Moving on to next state, Kerala, where my colleague Shibi Mol will take us through. Over to you, Shibi.
Thank you, Abdul Bashir. Well, the Kerala Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau has recommended a CBI probe against Opposition Leader V.D. Satheesan in the Punarjani housing scheme case. Now, the Punarjani housing scheme is a housing project that was launched by Opposition Leader V.D. Satheesan in his constituency Paravur in Ernakulam after the devastating 2018 Kerala floods. Now, following this, there were allegations that there was FCRA violation in terms of receiving foreign funds for this project. The Vigilance had conducted a probe into this earlier. Now, reacting to this, Opposition Leader V.D. Satheesan said that this case cannot stand. He doesn't believe that there's a CBI recommendation in this case, as the case legally does not stand. The Vigilance had inquired this case not just once but twice, and every proof has been submitted. So there's no way this case will stand, is what V.D. Satheesan said. He also said that if the LDF government here believes that they can scare him by this CBI probe before the assembly elections, then let them think so, and I will not get scared, is how he has reacted. The Congress leadership in Kerala has also also targeted the left, saying that this is the LDF taking revenge on opposition leader V.D. Sadish for the election setback ahead of the assembly elections. The file is still pending before the Kerala government. The government has not yet taken action. It said that it will look into the details of the case and what exact recommendation is from the side of the vigilance, and then take a call on whether a CBI recommendation should be made in this case. Listen to the reactions.
അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വാർത്ത ശരിയാണോ? ഞാൻ കരുതുന്നത് ആ വാർത്ത ശരിയല്ലെന്നാണ്. കാരണം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കേസ് എടുക്കാൻ ശുപാർശ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഒന്ന് ആദ്യ കേസ് അന്വേഷിച്ചാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ കേസ് ഒരു കാരണവശാലും ഈ കേസ് നിലനിൽക്കുന്നതല്ല എന്ന് കണ്ട് വിജിലൻസ് തന്നെ ഉപേക്ഷിച്ചാണ്. ആഭ്യന്തര വകുപ്പ് എല്ലാം കണ്ട് ഉപേക്ഷിച്ചാണ്. രണ്ടാമത് വീണ്ടും ഒരു പരാതി വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ട് വീണ്ടും ഒരു അന്വേഷണം നടത്തി. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു രീതി 4-5 കൊല്ലമായി അന്വേഷണം നടക്കുന്നു. ഈ അന്വേഷണം ഏത് രീതിയിൽ അന്വേഷിച്ചാലും ഒരു കാരണവശാലും നിയമപരമായി അത് നിലനിൽക്കുന്നതല്ല. കാരണം 100% പെർഫെക്ഷനോടുകൂടിയാണ് ഇതുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും.
Today, the Left Democratic Front government has recommended CBI inquiry for Punarjani case, which is against leader of opposition in Kerala. It's a political case and also false case. The LDF government was framed false case against LOP in Kerala.
Well, that was an interesting episode with the stories, top stories and interesting developments and breakings from the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana. And I thank my colleagues Shibi Mol, Apurva Jayachandran, Sagar Raj and Abdul Bashir for joining us for the day. And thank you for watching So South. Keep watching India Today.